Life can be very beautiful and nice, but at the same time, it can be very hard. It's like the paradox of paradise and hell existing at the same time. You might be feeling very unmotivated now. You might be feeling very depressed, pushed down, tired of the same routine, same habits. You might be feeling like you are living a life of mediocrity, average. Even you don't feel under your skin that you are healthy. But there are many reasons, there are many noises, there are many pollutions. On the other hand, we humans keep distance from our God. And we forget about beautiful, simple, basic things. We forget to admire the nature, the other creatures that they serve their purposes. The river flows with no expectation. Sun shines non-stop. In all of this, there is purpose in life. And every creature is actually serving God's created masterpiece, human. I'm not saying that I will give you a plan in few minutes that you can, let's say, become millionaire overnight or change completely, but I give you the mindset that you can shift. Then you can start gradually toward the life you want, feeling energetic again, feeling like you are serving your purpose, bringing something like you meant to bring. If I could say 3 kind of detoxification, I would start with our body, the physics. Then I would tell you the detoxification of your mind, and the most important, your soul. I'm myself lazy. I'm not going to gym every week or so, but once in a while I take walk, I go dancing, or I try to consume healthier food. This is like a shift. You could start cutting on sugar. If you look around, almost, I would say over 90% of food industry, food products are containing sugar and salt. So I would cut on that. And after a week, you will start feeling better. Cut this cooking oil that is killing us. It's very unhealthy. You can easily look for a simple diet. You don't need to shift like drastically. You could start consume healthier things. You could start, getting more rest. You could detox let's say your body. Promise yourself, do not look at a screen at least half an hour before you go to bed. When it comes to our mind, I would say detoxing our ego is a challenge. If you look around, the people are sticking to their characters and selfish. That's why there are more single people, there are less marriages, there are less children being raised by parents. All of that has a meaning. Like we are over expecting, like we are not satisfied. Our happiness is fading away. If I look at this number of hungry children or sick people in Africa or other places in in Asia or even in Latin America, I would appreciate the security, drinking water that we have, the security that we have, democracy that relatively we enjoy from. If you have a family member, a parent, someone cares about you, you are lucky. There are people who have no one. But those people, they have a still hope and they appreciate. I don't say that you don't dream big. I say appreciate and admire like what you have. If you start, making a list, counting what are the things that I have and I can be proud of and I appreciate, then make a list. Because the negative things, we could make a huge list and complain all day. By moving from mind, we could detox our spirit. Unfortunately, we look into media, they're all aggression, sex, in ungodly stuff. So we are being bombarded by misinformation. It is important that we select what goes through our eyes to our mind. So we need to work to improve the relationships horizontally, but we need to also improve our relationship vertically with our Creator God, to admire more of His goodness, to appreciate, grow faith. Read a couple of pages, spiritually grow, develop your relationship with your God. I promise you feel much better. I have lived through this myself. I remember very bitter, harsh time. I felt very depressed. I felt like I haven't achieved anything, and I was in this kind of hamster wheel, waking up, going to work, feeling pressed down, working with people that I didn't desire, and then come home and say, hey, that's it. Then eat the dinner, watch something, then go to sleep, and then start over tomorrow. That's not the purpose of life. Sometimes you have to stand on your feet. Don't complain. Each of us are a special individual. We can't compare, let's say, oh, look at that millionaire, and look at that poor guy. No, everyone is different. We are a masterpiece creation. Find our place and find our purpose. The important thing is where you are. It doesn't matter where you come from or where you are. It is important where you want to go. What steps you're going to take. If you start changing bad habits, if you design only new 5 minutes in your 24/7, I promise you, in a week, you make big change. In a month, in a season, and in over a year, you are a new person. You are a newborn. You can do it. You feel better. Just screen your health. Probably your hormones don't function well. Probably you eat something unhealthy, fast food, you're watching cheap movies and stuff, aggressive. You don't grow spiritually, so all of these things. And then find out, spend 10 minutes and find out, listen to your voice, what God has to tell you. Find your purpose. You don't like your work, don't complain. I'm not saying that you go and leave your job and resign. No, find what you're good at. What makes you feel great? Do you love creating music? Do you like to draw? It's never too late. Just picture that old person alone, sitting on a hospital, a sterile bed, staring at the ceiling, and you just wish he had a couple of more weeks being healthy and admire life. Spend the time with a son or a parent over a glass of wine. Appreciate nature. We take this all things for granted. That's the problem. Our expectations are not unrealistic. If we take effort, make few steps to create a better us, better you, you're already changing toward a realignment. We are misaligned. It's not too late. We can start tomorrow. Start with your body. Detox your body. Start with your mind. Change. Recognize your bad behavior and try to wish and take steps toward correcting it. And of course, grow your relationship vertically and horizontally to become a better person. Then you will see, you will be more, you have less expectations, better habits, therefore you feel a happier person. And you take steps toward your dream. So you don't have to be in a job, in a relationship that is toxic. This is the beginning, and I will want to see you in the next chapter with Dave's Life Prism. God bless you. Stay healthy.